Next stop on the Castrol GTX Cup Series Tour brings us to Watkins Glen International, Watkins Glen Raceway, as we're here today for the running of the Budweiser at the Glen. As we're set for 14 laps of action here on this 2.454 mile road course. It is located in the beautiful scenic Finger Lakes region of upstate New York. Speaking of upstate New York, this man lives in upstate New York, though. Actually, and on the pole, here he's on the pole for this race here today. Hoping to win one for his home state fans here. It's Seth Cole. He's on the pole for this race here. The Flat Out Racing Network Chevrolet car number 25. Second pole in a row, by the way, for him. He won the pole at the Brickyard 400. Starting alongside of him is the Queen of the Road, Jessica Shelton, at number 11, the Budweiser Ford. She's won twice this season. She won the second race, dual race at Louisville Motor Speedway in Louisville, Kentucky. She also won the race at Martinsville. Second row sees car number 99, Levi McIntyre in the Marvel Studios SKF Ford. Also at the WWE and Zeb Bellringer on this car, too. He's alongside car number 03, Charles Sanford. He's won on a road course this season. In fact, that was his only win of the season when he won at Sonoma. He's in a Vanilla Coke Chevy, car number 03. Next row sees Dylan Young in number 2, the Miller Ford. He won at Homestead this season. He's alongside Kyle Matthews in car number 9, the Meliella Pontiac. Kyle's won twice this season. He won the Indy Short Track, and he also won at North Wilkesboro. Next row sees car number 6, Zach Rogers in the Burger King Dodge. He won at Riverside and at Atlanta this season. He's flanked by Kev Shear in car number 69, the Waste Management Chevrolet. Next row is Cole Beaver in the GM Goodrich Chevrolet car number 3. He won at New Hampshire this season. He's alongside Johnny Gardner, winner at Rockingham and Bristol this season. And Johnny's another one from New York who'd like to win here in front of his home state fans. Next row, he's car number 10, Joshua Osborne in the Driven Honor Chevrolet. He's alongside the winner of the Brickyard 400. It's Trent Dunham in car number 1, a Sega Chevrolet. Next row down has Keith Batson in 39, the Motorcraft Ford, and he's alongside number 44, Angel Navarro, the Z-Line Designs New York Rangers Pontiac. Keith was winner this season in the Daytona 500. Next row down has car number 22, Dylan Poteet in the Caterpillar Dodge, and number 89, Quentin Moore, 3-time winner this season so far. And Quentin right up there in the points chase as well, too. Next row is Nathan Hudson, the winner of the 600 at Charlotte this season. He's alongside Tyler Deaver in number 24, the DuPont Chevrolet. Next row, Matt McIntyre, number 14. He's won twice this season. He won at Michigan. He also won at Colorado National Speedway as well, too. He's alongside number 5, Bill Parker in the Quaker State Chevrolet. Next row, Mason Wood in 52 in the G Fuel Dodge. He's alongside Mike Becker, who won at Pocono this season in the STP Pontiac car number 43. Next row is number 12, Mitchell Collins in the Pennzoil Dodge, and number 19, Rob Evans in the Napa Power Chevrolet. Next row down has number 70, Cat Batson, and number 17, Jesse Turner. Jesse won this season at California. Next row has Nikki Martinez in 42 and number 20, Cole Baker. Next row has Kate Anderson, the Pepsi 400 winner, in number 88. She's alongside number 8, Matt Haas in the Speed Raceway Pontiac. Next row is Ryan George in number 30, the Pittsburgh Steelers Chevrolet. He's alongside number 59, Zachary Fitzwater in the Marina Fox Foundation Dodge. Here's Zach won the season at Talladega. He also won the first dual race at Louisville as well, too. Next row down is Jake Emerson in number 01, the U.S. Army Jimmy John's Chevrolet. Alongside of him, number 41, it is Taylor Curtis in the Sheets Chevrolet. Next row, number 4, William Brock in the Synovus Banks Chevrolet, and number 48, Jay Jefferson in the Pizza Hut Chevrolet. Next row down is number 97, Zach Winkle in the John Deere Ford. He's alongside number 76, Ty Dent in the Suicide Squad Joker Ford. And starting shotgun in the field will be Jordan Anderson in the Mopar Dodge, number 91. He's alongside number 84. It is Cassie Dent in the Suicide Squad Harley Quinn Ford. So the field lined up for racing here today. Here in-car cameras today will be carried by Levi McIntyre, Kyle Matthews, and Seth Cole, the pole sitter for this race. Here today, as we'll get the command to fire the engines as the field will roll off on the straightaway. Here comes the command to fire them up here at Watkins Glen. Command's been given the fighting engines as we get set for racing here today at the Glen. As the field rolls up on the straightaway here, we'll be back for the start right after this. Pace car brings the field through turn number 11 as he'll make the turnoff on the pit road here. Seth Cole and Jessica Shelton will lead him down as they come to the start-finish line here as the green flag flies. And let's go road racing at Watkins Glen. Levi McIntyre making a move to the inside, trying to get a good start here on the field here. Seth moves to block Shelton, but here comes McIntyre to the low side looking for the lead from third starting position as they will go side by side into turn number 1. Turn number 2, I should say, excuse me. There's turn 3, kind of a blind turn here at the Glen, now through turn number 4. And Levi McIntyre getting a great start here. He moves from third position, starting position, to the lead here at Watkins Glen. And he'll go through the inner loop for the first time. See if anybody makes it through okay. Yep, they'll all make it. There's all making it through okay, and they do. And off turn number 9. And now through turn number 10, one of the slowest turns on this course. A little short straightaway. Now through turn number 11, and that completes lap number 1 here at the Glen. Levi McIntyre, who's not known for his road racing prowess, takes the lead here, but here comes Seth Cole to the low side, looking to get the lead back here. Says, hey, wait a minute, I was the pole starter, and I want to lead the lap here. And he will move inside. I'm sure, I think he saw what McIntyre did, and kind of put the same move on McIntyre as McIntyre did on him. And here comes McIntyre trying to hang on the outside. In the meantime, Jessica Shelton tries to fight her way through there too, and she joins in on the fun. And now McIntyre and Shelton will go through there side by side here. McIntyre keeps second for the moment. Shelton, can't say that was wasn't a valiant effort though, but still McIntyre keeps the second position. Seth Cole now leads the race as they'll come off the 9th corner. Front 7 cars have broken away at the moment. Here, Dylan Young now goes to 4th position. 5th is Charles Samper. 6th is Kyle Matthews. 7th is Zach Rogers. Eighth is Joshua Osborne. 9th position is Kev Shear. 10th right now is Cole Bieber. 11th is Johnny Gardner. 12th position is Keith Batson. 13th is Trent Dunham. 14th is Nathan Hudson, trying for 14th here as he's alongside Dylan Poteet for that spot. Quentin Moore in 16th position. 17th, trying to keep 17th, is Tyler Deaver as he and 44 car of Angel Navarro makes it go side by side. Now Navarro side by side with Matt McIntyre in the 14 car. Off turn number 9, they come here, and here comes 52, Mason Wood. He's in 22nd position. Behind him, I should say behind the 43 car of Mike Becker and the 5 car of Phil Parker. Mitchell Collins has gotten by Rob Evans as the yellow flag is flown for the first time here today at Watkins Glen. And Seth Cole led him back to the start-finish line here. And I think it's Nicky Martinez that's crashed or spun, whatever, in the number 42 car. We'll take a look as to what happened to cause the first caution flag of the day to fly here at the Glen. Well, this crash happening at the end of the second lap of this race here as Nicky Martinez was running 27th in this field here. Let's slow it down here. She was running just behind the 17 car Jesse Turner and the 20 car of Cole Baker. And Baker gives her a little bit of a tap right there, sends her around and around she goes, and I say Baker got sick and tired of falling in 42 and says, "That's it, Nikki, see ya." And he around she goes, and she didn't hit anything. That's the good news for Nikki Martinez at least, but still puts her back in the dead last at this moment. Now the field, now her and Cassie Dent and Jordan Anderson trying to catch up to the field here on the start. So the field comes off the 9th corner here, as we'll get the green flag this time by. We're on lap. We'll have the restart on lap number 6. So it'll be 5 down and 9 to go here at Watkins Glen Raceway. Seth Cole is your leader of this race here. 2nd position is Levi McIntyre. 3rd, Jessica Shelton. 4th position is Dylan Young. 5th is Charles Sanford. 6th is Kyle Matthews. 7th is Zach Rogers. 8th, Joshua Osborne. 9th position is Kev Sheeran. 10th right now is Cole Deaver as the field comes off corner number 10 on to 11 as the pace car will duck off on the pit road here. No cars out of the race yet here. Nikki Martinez's spin has put her down in the last position at the moment. As the field comes off turn number 11, the green flag flies and we're back underway here at Watkins Glen. Field making it well through turn number 1 here at this moment here as now Seth Cole and Levi McIntyre slug it out for the number 1 spot for the moment. Boy, this was like a Talladega draft here. Come off turn number 4 here at the Glen. Here comes McIntyre to the low side again to the inner loop. And I think McIntyre might be able to stage his way to the lead here, but let's see what happens here as they all go to the inner loop now. Seth Cole keeps position off the 9th corner here as they come down the back stretch into turn number 10. Position change happened right here. It happened on this lap. Kyle Matthews has gotten around Charles Sanford for 5th position. Inside with Levi McIntyre in car number 99 as he sees the lead just up ahead of him, Seth Cole. See how fast Levi goes down this racetrack here. 160 miles an hour. Come off turn number 4. 181 miles an hour into turn number 5, the inner loop. That's turns 5, 6, 7, and 8. Go down through turn number 9 here and down about 105 miles an hour in 3rd gear. Comes down the straightaway here, slams it back in on the 4th gear just briefly now as he'll go into turn number 10 and up to 169 miles an hour in turn number 10. And down about 89 miles an hour and it's off turn number 11. And here comes Levi to the inside. Seth got a little wide off turn number 11. Battle for the lead. Who's Shelton going to go with there in at number 11 car? She's watching all this from 3rd position. And McIntyre makes the move to the inside of Seth Cole. And here comes the battle for the lead here as they come off turn number 2. Levi to the low side. Seth on the high side here. Shelton following them both. And now they're going to hit off in the inner loop, and Levi McIntyre as they advance by about a car length on Seth Cole. Now Seth and Shelton now side by side for 2nd place. And Seth gets back around Shelton, and he almost got around Levi McIntyre off the inner loop as well, too. So that's got an awfully strong car here today, and now he came off turn number 11, or turn number 9, I should say, excuse me. Heading to turns 10 and 11, by the way. Side by side for the off turn number 9. It's a shame this is not the last lap of this race there, because this has been a heck of a battle for the win on the last lap. McIntyre pulls back ahead of Seth Cole here, and Seth falls back in behind now. And McIntyre will lead that lap. That's 8 down and 6 to go. And meantime, Shelton now about to lose a spot to Dylan Young in number 2. Young coming off. Dylan Young takes third position away here as McIntyre now holds the top spot. He won the season at Nashville on that mile and a third trial. And now McIntyre will be able to pull away from Seth Cole as he was in a battle for second place with Dylan Young. Back bumper cam from Seth Cole's machine in second position here. Here behind him, Dylan Young in third spot. Seth moves to the I should say Dylan Young moves to the inside. Jessica Shelton's going to make the move on Dylan Young here. Watching all this from back of Seth Cole's car. Oh, baby! Dylan got to the back bumper, and so did Shelton as they come through turn number 2 now. And Shelton says bye, Dylan, and she'll take third position away from Dylan Young. Cole Devers currently right now holding the fastest lap of the race so far at 128.297. That's how fast this racetrack is at Watkins Glen. We'll be heading to another road course next on the tour for another dual race, by the way. Well, as for the Lime Rock Twin 150s. Margin is 0.4 of a second now between the front two cars here, as now Dylan Young now in danger of losing a spot to Charles Sanford. Sanford now up the fourth position now. Sanford got back around. Kyle Matthews about a lap ago, and now here they come down through turns 2, 3, and 4. That's the S's here at the Glen. And now Kyle Matthews now pushing Charles Sanford up to fourth position. Now Jessica Shelton looks for second place on Seth Cole. And Sanford will get around Dylan Young for fourth position now as Kyle Matthews now looks to the low side. And now he wants to take fifth position from Dylan Young now too. Dylan and Kyle battling side by side here. Now Joshua Osborne now goes to the outside, tries to get around Kyle Matthews for position now. That is positions, let's see, that's 5, 6, 7. That's positions 5, 6, and 7 you're seeing right here. Cole Deaver in 8, Zach Rogers in 9th, and Kev Shearer running in 10th. Actually make that Johnny Gardner now running in 10th position as he now moves inside of Kev Shearer and takes position away. And Gardner's going to get the help from Trent Dunham, and then Dunham takes a spot away from Gardner, helps Gardner get a spot from Kev Shearer now, and now Gardner Shearer in danger of losing a spot to Dunham now. Keith Batson and Nathan Hudson watching all this as well too, the 39 and 18 cars. And meantime, Dylan Young has lost contact with the pack right now. Him and Kyle Matthews both. Osborne's gotten around Matthews now, as has Dylan Young. So move Young down to the 5th position. Osborne in 6th. Matthews in 7th. 2 laps remaining, by the way, here now at Watkins Glen. The margin is now 0.8 of a second between the front 2 cars. As now Kyle Matthews gets back around Joshua Osborne. Now he's going to try to pull up alongside Dylan Young for position here. He may get 2 spots in less than 2 turns, and he almost did. Off turn number down the front, down the back stretch into the inner loop. Matthews should have the position right there, but nope. Dylan Young keeps it right now as Matthews jumped the curbing. I should say jumped the rumble strips on that machine on his track. Meantime, Levi McIntyre will see the white flag. He has 1 lap remaining here at Watkins Glen Raceway. Here he'll have 1 lap remaining, I should say. The number 99 Marvel Studios WWE Zeb Bellringer Ford sees the white flag. He has 1 lap remaining. Now Jessica Shelton moves inside of Seth Culper for 2nd place now. And I think Jess should have him this time by now as they go through turns 2, 3, and 4. And as Shelton floors the throttle on her Budweiser Ford, and she'll take 2nd place from Seth Cole here. But Seth is not giving up. He's got a strong car. Now Charles Sanford says, "I'm going to help you, Jess," and he will do so. But nonetheless, that should be all she wrote right there. McIntyre's just saying. McIntyre saying those words, hearing those words from the spotter that any driver loves to hear. Here, you're out front, you're pulling away, and it's the last lap. Shelton takes 2nd place there, but where it all counts up front there, the number 99 Ford rounds turn number 10. Now there's 1 more turn to go, and Levi McIntyre is going to win on a road course here. Levi McIntyre wins the Bud of the Glen at Watkins Glen. What a drive by Levi McIntyre to number 99 Marvel Studios, SKF, Zeb Bellringer, and WWE Ford. Goes to victory lane here today. Led the most laps. Average speed 110.007. Jessica Shelton comes home 2nd. 3rd will go to Seth Cole. 4th will be Charles Samper. 5th to Dylan Young. 6th Kyle Matthews. 7th Joshua Osborne. 8th Zach Rogers. 9th is Cole Deaver and Kev Shearer got back around Johnny Gardner to finish in 10th. Excuse me. Rest of the finishing order for you here today. Here, 12th will be Trent Dunham. 13th will be Keith Batson. Excuse me. Johnny Gardner, I should say, finished 11th. Then 12th is Trent Dunham. 13th, Keith Batson. 14th is Nathan Hudson. 15th, Dylan Poteet. 16th will go to Quentin Moore. 17th will be Mike Becker. 18th, Tyler Deaver. 19th, Matt McIntyre. And Angel Navarro comes home in 20th. 21st will be Phil Parker. Mitchell Collins, 22nd. 23rd will go to Jesse Turner. 24th, Mason Wood. 25th, Cole Baker. 26th, Rob Evans. 27th is Kat Batson. 28th, Matt Haas. 29th, Ryan George. And Kate Anderson will come home in 30th. 31st will be Zachary Fitzwater. Then Nathan William Brock. Jake Emerson. Jay Jefferson. Taylor Gertis. Zach Winkle. Ty Dent. Nikki Martinez comes back to 38th, though, but she was 27 when she spun. Cassie Dent 39th, and 40th will go to Jordan Anderson. So that will be your finishing order here today. Nobody out of the race here. All the cars finished on the lead lap. And a big win for Levi McIntyre as he gets his 2nd victory of the season, I should say. His first coming at Nashville in the Opryland 320. And a great drive for him as he holds off some of the, well, actually he got a Hall of Fame top 10 pretty much in this field, I should say. Anyway, that will do it here today at Watkins Glen International. Here, if you like what you see here, be sure to subscribe to the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel. We got everything on this channel. We got NR races, we got gaming videos, we got NR online videos. Whatever the president of the NNSCRA stuff calls ours for the channel. Be sure to check out Seth's Duracell Cup Series, which is in full swing on this channel too. And I guarantee his races are a lot better than what I have to offer as well too. So that will do it at Watkins Glen. For now, this is James Walsh. This has been a production of the NNSCRA. Offline racing at its best. We will see you at Lime Rock Park in Lime Rock, Connecticut for the Lime Rock Twin 150s.